As for fixing the symptoms that arise from meditation, samadhi, assume that all symptoms that arise are sankhara, or mental formations. How so? Do not believe that they are the Dhamma that will eliminate the mental intoxications, asava, and defilements, kilesa, within you. They are not. Do not be so willing to believe that they are something good or something real. Don't be so willing to believe that. They are merely symptoms that arise from meditation. Do not be pleased by them. Do not be proud of them. Do not be so willing to believe that they are the way to the path and fruit of enlightenment, magga, phala, nibbana. Once these things arise, whatever they may be, internalize them in terms of universal truths, satya, dhamma. That is, the three common characteristics, the lakkhana. How long do these symptoms that arise last? While you are sitting in mental contemplation, the citta, or mind, exhibits these symptoms, and then they fade. This is impermanence, anicca. There is no permanence to be found. Do not trust or believe in the symptoms that arise from meditation. Do not be so pleased with the symptoms that arise from meditation. Tell yourself that they have merely arisen. If it were true concentration, samadhi, you would be encouraged to have wisdom, pañña, train your mind, and you would continue to contemplate the Dhamma. Even if you were to experience some kind of nimitta, or vision, simply regarded as mental formations, sankhara, or manifestations of the citta's symptoms. This is because when it comes to our minds, it is impossible for everyone to be the same way. Suppose that you are in a group of 20 to 30 people. Once everyone's minds attain calmness, it is impossible for everyone to experience the same symptoms or visions. They must take different forms. That is, the mental images, ugaha nimitta. Visions that arise from the mind's symptoms are not the same. Some people see the sky, some people see the sun, some people see trees or hillsides, some people see water, some people see dead people or old or sick people, some people see the Buddha's likeness, some people see monks, some people see various things. They are not the same. All of these are mental images, ugaha nimitta. They are just manifestations of the citta's symptoms. It is the same as dreaming. If everyone goes to sleep tonight and everyone falls asleep, when everyone wakes up tomorrow, ask and see whether or not everyone had the same dream. They won't be the same. Sometimes the dream is a vision of this or a vision of that. Some people would dream of lotto numbers, 2 numbers or 3 numbers or whatever. Some people have good dreams that are auspicious and see the Buddha's image or see the teachers. Some people dream of ghosts or spirits. Each person dreams in their own way. Similarly, to have everyone meditate and experience the same symptoms or visions is impossible, whatever the different types of visions are. Do not conclude that when meditating and these symptoms arise, that they enable you to truly know and clearly see the Dhamma. Don't think that way. Regard all of them as mental formations, sankhara. The citta's symptoms for each person are not the same. Consider that which arises does so within the limitations of the 3 common characteristics. That is impermanence. If it can arise, it can fade away. In other words, do not concern yourself with visions. If you have good wisdom, you sit with your eyes closed in mental cultivation and see an old person. Well, use that wisdom to study and analyze that old person. This is called patipaka. Ugaha nimitta refers to the citta's various visions. Patipaka nimitta refers to the use of wisdom, pañña. Patipaka is studying and analyzing. Internalizing is called opanayiko. If you see an old person, that is your Dhamma. As for that old person, before they became old, they came out from the mother's womb as a little red baby. Then they grew to become a child playing in the streets and along the fields. Then they grew to become a teenager. Then they got married and had a family. Now they are an old person. In not too long a time, they will become sick and die. You are the same way. Old people are like this, and you are like them. In not too long a time, you will also become old like them. You were born in the same place, in the womb, just like them. You were born and become a child, playing in the streets. You have been a teen. you have been middle-aged, and now you are also old. You will continue to age. In a few years, you will age to your max, and then die like them. This is how you use your wisdom, or that which is called patipaka. Drawing the external vision inward to see the Dhamma within you is called opanayiko. When taking the vision and drawing parallels to yourself to see the similarities, and then taking yourself and drawing parallels to the vision to see the similarities, what do you process all of these through? Universal truths, Satya Dhamma, or the three common characteristics, Tilakkhana. That is impermanence and not self, anatta, or that nothing belongs to us. All of these visions that arise must be processed through the three common characteristics, Tilakkhana. You needn't determine what Dhamma grouping the vision applies to. You must regard it as the universal truth, Satya Dhamma. That is, these Tilakkhana truths. These are methods for the practice of mental cultivation. If you have wisdom to see things around you, regardless of whether visions occur often or not, you will benefit from all of them. That is, you will not let them just pass you by. If you establish a foundation of practice in this way, you will be able to rely on yourself, or attahi attano nato. One is one's own refuge. You will be able to fully rely on yourself.